Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope for December the 25th of Sunday to December the 31st of Saturday, 2022. And this especially for you coming from Aquarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and this magic on your palms. This is the magic of the soul who writes all these lines, and people like me will read them and predict your future for you. And I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you, the soul, the third eye, and the aura, how to awaken it. We all get it awakened, but too late in our 50s, 60s, or 70s. I'll show you how to get that awakened much, much earlier. And that's how you become much, much luckier. We'll talk about more of this later. You coming from Aquarius, Sunday, the 25th of December. I have to say that it's going to be a very disappointing day. Morning and afternoon becomes thoroughly bad. You can be let down, you can be deceived, you can have an accident, you may find a dangerous illness. So many things are very possible. So you have to take the soft approach in whatever you do. Don't create accidents for yourself, whether physical accidents, whether verbal accidents, or whether emotional accidents, because plenty is planned to go wrong. So you have to be careful what you commit yourself to and stay away from people who have a bad reputation, or you start bonding with them and become part of them. A bad habit can be created as well that way. So many things with so many things going wrong. What do you do? Well, staying in the best company you have. If you have a family, stay with them. Don't go out. And if you don't have anybody, then staying home would be much safer, because by accidents, I mean physical accidents are created very easily. Evening and nightfall, these planets will follow you, and their duty is to continue the danger of accidents. You will be tempted to be very hasty, very impatient, and very impulsive. And that's how you will create accidents for yourself. So slow down in talking, in walking, in crossing the road. Slow down or driving, because the accidents will follow you to the evening nightfall. And choose your company very carefully. If you feel that the company is not good with bad habits, move away from there very quickly. There's one planet that says you can meet somebody for either a good business deal or some kind of lead to have a better job in the evening and nightfall. So you may want to go out for that purpose. And when that is done, then go home early, because the longer you stay out, the worse you'll be exposed to problems. You can be cheated and you can also be robbed. So violence is also there. Monday, the 26th of December. This is a very lucky morning and afternoon. And the planets of long termness will give you the bonding with good people. That could be done where you work, that could be done where you do business, that could be done anywhere, because you yourself will be guided by your best planets. And so it's their duty, they say, to make you say the right thing and do the right thing. At your place of work, go speak to your bosses to get a better deal. If you're in business, reach out and offer your services, and you will see that a big demand comes for you. So it's all a question of marketing yourself in the material side of life. In the more loving side of life, get closer with your family members and get closer to people who will want to help you because of the closeness that you create with them. So you have to be clever about this. People you know from your past will be very happy to be with you. That could be encouraging to get some help. These good planets will follow you to the evening nightfall. And when they do that, they bring the harmony with them as well. So there's every chance in the evening nightfall you could get together with people whose intentions are good for you and from whom you can get material help like job or business or finances, or also making wonderful support for yourself. There's one planet in the evening nightfall, the planet of deception. So try to keep your eye open on somebody in the group you meet during the whole day, especially the nighttime, who may not have your good intentions at heart. And don't talk too much about yourself to that person. Tuesday, Tuesday, the 27th of December. This is a ferocious day, meaning that the planets of anger are everywhere, and they will coax you to be aggressive in your actions, in your speech, and whatever you want. So you need to take the soft approach the whole day, especially in the morning, afternoon, where you work or where you do business. If you take the harsh way, then you will find many obstacles, hurdles created between you and others. So don't be offensive with your words. Don't be offensive with your actions. You need to take the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, and the body language which is soft. That way you may get somewhere. Evening and nightfall, these aggressive planets follow you. There's nothing but aggressiveness the whole day. So it's all up to you to take the soft approach in the evening nightfall. Not needing to go out sometimes is the best solution, where you don't have to force yourself a smile if you don't want to, and don't have to make polite talk either. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then then you have to be ready to be as flexible and agreeable as possible. Otherwise, just go home early. You will be very daring the whole day, offering your services and ready to do anything in a daring way. Don't do that because you'll expose yourself to trouble the whole day. Wednesday, the 28th of December. Now your ego is up and it's a totally bad day. Wednesday, the 20th of December. Be careful, you are very offensive with your words and your actions, where you work or where you do business. That's going to be leading you exposed to not getting help from anybody. You need to do the opposite. You don't need to be humble, but you need to be polite and you need to show an personality that's very giving, which means rather than only want it for yourself, share it with people wherever you work or do business or even at home. And that's how you'll get all that help for yourself. These planets of ego will follow you to the evening nightfall. And when they do that, they make you behave the same way. You want what you want. And if you don't get it, you will show a character and personality that you're not happy with it. Well, you're not going to get anything in return. In fact, anything about emotions in the evening nightfall can let you down very, very badly. So don't take anybody for granted. Try to be part of a team and show the nicer side of you who can be very flexible and very tolerable. Otherwise, you'll be left with nothing. So it's a failure, the whole Wednesday, 28th of December. That is the plan. Thursday, the 29th of December. There are too many emotional planets everywhere. If you're working or if you're doing business, then it's not good because your passion, your emotions will take charge. Where's your common sense? Where's your logic? Ask yourself. Increase that part and overcome this tendency to want to please people too much because all this is false. And people pleasing you too much is false as well. So watch out, people with two faces who are smiling but yet very dangerous for you in the morning, afternoon. Don't go on the wrong side of your bosses. They can turn against you while smiling at you. And in business, don't try to fake people. They'll play your game and you'll be the loser. So you're going to tend to be the loser in the morning, afternoon. And the same thing for the evening, nightfall. You're going to be a loser because your emotions are taking over. And you want so much what you want. And if you can't get it, then you become rebellious. And you show the rebelliousness by being openly rude. And that's how you spoil the evening for yourself. If you don't have to be out with these emotional planets, tell yourself maybe stay on your own would be better. Friday. Friday, the 30th of December. You're coming from Aquarius. Now these planets make you very dominating and very stubborn. So you're demanding what you want where you work. It's not going to get you very far. The bosses are going to shut the door on you. So it's better for you to reverse this tendency to be dominating and stubborn by being flexible and negotiable. That's what you want to do. And that's the way you get something in return for whatever you ask for, job wise or business wise. Chasing for the romance, don't be forceful, don't be demanding. You'll put a very bad impression upon yourself. So be as flexible as you can the whole morning and afternoon, wherever you are, even if you're at home. These planets follow you to the evening nightfall. There's one good planet in the evening nightfall for which it is worthwhile going out. This is the planet of creativity. He'll give you the chance to show your creativity. So plan being out with a purpose in the evening nightfall. Is it to get a good job? You will be able to show people that you can definitely perform for them. Is it good for the business? You can show people your ideas and why they should give business to you. So all that is very possible. All you need not to do is to be dominating and stubborn. The same old words come back again and again. So how do you do that? Again, be flexible and be negotiable, and you'll get something in return in the evening nightfall. Saturday. Saturday, the 31st of December. Now, that's a wonderful, wonderful day. The whole 24 hours waiting for you. In the morning, the planets of unexpected goodness are there. Their duty is to give you a gift or many gifts most unexpectedly. So when you get that, you'll be, of course, surprised and you'll love it. So wherever you're going, dress well and look good. You may meet people unexpectedly and give them the first impression of how stable and how well dressed and how attractive you are. It can be towards romance, it can be towards a good job, it can be towards business. It's all up to you where you're heading for in the morning, afternoon. But you're going to be tremendously happy with the result of things. Your ideas are going to be very grand, coming up with a genius kind of an approach to things. That would impress people as well in the morning, afternoon. Your evening nightfall is also wonderful. So get to meet people with a purpose, not just for the friendship, but to include the job success possibilities, to include the benefit of more business. Go out with that in mind. Because not only are the short term planets of goodness there, the long term planets are also there in the evening nightfall. And their duty is to materialize for you a long term plan for building up financial security or romance security or just a blessing to be with the people who want to help you. So there's so many things waiting for you. You have to be clever. I see many planets of business there in the evening nightfall. So you may want to go out to meet people, dress your best. You're going to impress people of what you say because on your feet you're going to come up with fantastic ideas. So show off your skills. So that's the week for you. Now this 90-minute session I have for you is going to be a very interesting session for you. And it's going to show you how your best talents can be used. So based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and this magic on your palms, I will talk to you about how to get all that benefits. And it will only cost you USD $50 this session. And more than that, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions, there's a host of energy to teach you. If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you once and for all how to get the lottery system. It's all in a sample, which I will teach you. And that sample will make you again and again use it every time you want to play lotteries. So I will show you that. It's a winning way of playing lotteries. It uses your third eye, it uses your magic compass inside you. And more than that, it makes your aura shine. So I will show you how to make your aura shine, which will make you popular to no end in every area. And if you like to play lotteries, as I said, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. So all that teaching you will cost you only that USD $50. And what about the next 9 years I'll talk to you about, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will show you how to get away with everything wonderful because I'll make you aware of what waits for you over your next 9 years. So here's my email. Send me this email. Let's get down to business. And let's get down to making you somebody very, very special. So this 90-minute session will do all that for you. And I look forward to hearing from you one day and to make you a very special client of mine. In the meantime, thank you for listening to me and goodbye.